Hi Gemini, thank you for tuning in. This is your weekly reading for the week starting the 5th of June till the 11th of June 2017. I really appreciate your watching and your contributions, and this is a general reading, so be mindful that it will apply to different degrees to different people and in different areas of your life. You know, some people it might relate to a love situation, for other people to a home life. Work life, could be anything, but you will know where somewhere in your life this will fit. And so let's have a look at your oracle cards first. So you've got Archangel Michael, very lovely, so that will break away some barriers for you and some healing, bring some healing for you. And you also have fertility. It is the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. So it's encouraging you to realize that there is a fertile ground here for making changes. And you can see with Archangel Michael also the sword is here. And you know, it is about cutting loose. It's about freeing yourself of things that have been limiting for you. This could be mentally, it could also in your home environment or your work environment. And so let's have a look what the tarot is saying about that situation. And please, you know, it's a general reading, so see where it applies in your situation. And if you have specific situations for yourself in your private life, then I offer obviously private readings as well. So you can find those via the link below at tarotforlifecoaching.com. So let's have a look, Gemini, where we starting. Okay, so with four swords. Four swords, and several times it's come up in this series of readings already. And in your reading, I am sensing that this is a relatively stable situation where you are in. It's a queen in her castle, but she's got the swords around her. And sometimes this means protection, sometimes this can mean feeling closed in by patterns that you are tired of. And I'm going to have a look how it develops in this reading and how this works out for you. So you've got the Two of Swords here to follow the Four of Swords. So there are mental processes here that are, I would say, imprisoning you. They are making you feel imprisoned, you know, like stuck in a situation or in your own mental prison in some ways or another. So things that you feel at odds with, you know, something that's not flowing, needing to break away from a situation. So you can see that this person, I mean, this is like a war type situation, two warriors together who are in gridlock together. So this is probably an internal thing, like you feel in yourself, like I feel extremely stuck, I can't move away from this. And so the following up on the Four of Swords, it tells me that there is a situation where you feel a little bit trapped and you can't get out of at the moment, or that's at least what you're feeling. So now you already have Archangel Michael there to help you break free. And oops, now this came in reverse. Ace of Wands. Wands being a very forward-moving energy. They bring that forward-moving new start energy. But it's in reverse. So the new start is in the making. But the energy may be out of it still a little bit. You may feel a little bit unable to do it or a bit tired. And so instead of having a fiery new start, it's not going to be like that. It does bring a new start, but it's not going to be fiery. I think there's another element, there's another energy there. There's an energy of holding back in some ways. So let's see what the cards are saying. Okay, so beautiful. You've got the star here. So you are on the way of finding the connection again with your inner self, your your youthful joy. You know, you may well have lost that in the past a little bit, and this card is opening that up for you again. So to really connect with your inner dreams and your inner I would say love of life almost, and because the energy, it has been taken out. I think you have had a lot of, some of you will have had conflicts and challenges like that, and I feel the energy has gone out of you with the Ace of Rods. And even though you want to make new starts, I think you are finding it difficult, particularly at the beginning of the week, because it's just been tiring, I think. And but the beauty is that the star is coming in here. The star energy is bringing you that youthful energy again, and that beautiful love of life, dream high, you know, connecting with your inner intuition, that sort of energy, joyful, childlike, playful energy here. So we are moving on. It feels like something that's been intense, it's going to be evened out, it's going to be softened here by the star. You've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and again, you know, you've got two aces now in reverse, so the stars are being prepared, or the ground is being prepared. It's the fertility is already being set here, it's there. The Ace of Pentacles also brings material new starts. So the energy is there. It's not fully ripe yet. You have the idea something is bringing you to yourself again, but it's something that needs to grow slowly. You know, this is the message I'm getting here. It's something that needs to grow slowly. It's not something that you should do with too much passion and fire. It is slow process, but nevertheless powerful, because your situation is fertile. You know, you can it says here it's the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. We often see the Empress coming in, but this energy is here. But let's have a look where we're going with this one. So we have the King of Rods as well. So the King of Rods, again, the Rods is very powerful energy, very strong forward moving energy. The King being extremely mature energy. So not somebody who will be impulsive, who's got a lot of fire and a lot of drive, but impulsive, not impulsive anymore. The younger signs like the Page or the Knight, or the Princess, whatever card deck we're working with, they are younger energies and that can be impulsive. But the King of Swords of Rods is stable. You know, there's a mature energy here. He can manage his energies, but he's in reverse. So again, the energy is about holding back and not dive into things. It could also be that the Knight of Rods is a fiery person in your life, who is who you feel is maybe trying to control your moves a little bit. And if that is the case, then obviously there is some work to be done with that person, because it is really important that you stand your ground and you start to work towards your star energy. You know, your star, your inner star needs to, it's right in the middle of the spread here. And like here, you know, there's 3 cards there, there's 1 there. So you're right in the middle, your star is shining, and it wants to come out. It really wants to break free from the limitations that may have been in the past and maybe in the present. So I want to draw you 1 more card for this series. Okay, so you've got the 5 of Cauldrons in reverse in this series. So the 5 of Cauldrons is a card often reflecting regrets and painful situations, looking what's been lost, sadness. Cauldrons always refer to anything to do with feelings and emotional life, your heart center, but it's in reverse. So there is something about you leaving this behind, Gemini. So you are working towards letting go of painful situations, old hurt, and reconnecting again with your inner star. So that is very lovely. And so the energy here really is about, it's breaking away. You are starting to connect with your inner self, but you can only do it slowly. The advice is not to go impulsively, let's put it that way. Just gently chip away on it and you will get there. And Archangel Michael will be helping with you. And this is the fertility card, just here to remind you that you can start these new things and that nothing needs to stand in your way. You're shining right in the middle of it. And so this is you really connecting with your inner child happiness, your joy, your dreams, finding them back. Very important. So we also have the guide, which is also sometimes called, I think it's called the death card, in reverse. So again, some really important change. This whole process is a really important change in your life, you know, really important change. The change may have already happened because the guide card is in reverse. It may have already happened, or it may be that you are finding it a bit difficult to get it all sorted, you know, to get it started and to reconnect with the star in you. So it's either already, the change has either already happened or you're finding it difficult. And if you are finding it difficult, just call on Archangel Michael, you know, maybe read up on him and connect with his energy so that you get that guidance from within. Because there is so much hope here. This is a card, the star is a card of hope, but you do need some strength, I feel. This is why Archangel Michael has been sort of sent here to help you with this. So, yeah, stay firm and keep your eye on the star inside your heart, who you are really, and let go here also with the 5 of Cauldrons in reverse. Let go of all the old hurt. You don't need it anymore. The cards are saying you can just let it go now. You don't need to hold on to that. Focus on the positive, focus on the light, focus on your star, and ask your help, and then you can make all these new beginnings that you maybe want in your heart, and you will be successful with that. So I wish you a beautiful week, Gemini. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon again. Take care. Bye.